Hey everybody, this is Steli Efti with Close.io, and in today's video I want to talk about when there's the right time to optimize and experiment and improve, and when you just have to kill everything you've done so far and go back to square one and really challenge all your assumptions, starting with the assumption that you know who your customer is, because usually you don't, right? So here's the scenario. I was just talking to a founder, and he showed me some of their key metrics and was trying to get feedback and advice from me on some of the experiments that he was planning to run through in the future to improve his numbers. So he has a profitable business. Most of the money is coming in from enterprise deals, but they have a SaaS solution, a self-serve solution to that product. And he really wanted to focus on the self-serve solution and do a number of things to really improve the numbers there, because although they'd had that self-serve SaaS portion of their business for a number of years, it just didn't grow. It's just not growing. It's not as substantial as it should be as kind of part of the overall business, and really wanted to focus on it. So he had this massive laundry list of things he wanted to do to fix the situation, improve the situation. And once I looked at the basic metrics, the basic KPIs, the basic numbers, it was glaringly obvious that he should do no optimization whatsoever on any of this, right? So here are the numbers. So I'm going to talk you through those very, very briefly. So he gets about 40,000 unique visitors on the website that are all organic, mostly through SEO, mostly through organic search traffic. Out of those, close to 40,000 visitors, he gets over 2,000 to sign up for a free trial, and he has a kind of an open source platform, so there's an open source component to his product as well. And out of those over 2,000 free trial users, he converts less than 10 every single month, right? And out of those less than 10 that he converts, close to 5% churn every single month. Again, think about these numbers, right? 40,000 uniques that turn into 2,000 trials that turn into less than 10, upgrades, and 5% of them churn every single month. Now, he had a huge list of stuff that he wanted to do, right? He wanted to improve the onboarding experience. He wanted to start sending drip emails based on the activities that people are taking or not taking on the site. He wanted to start calling these people and sell them. He wanted to start, adding some features that he thought maybe people were missing, hence why they weren't upgrading. He wanted to do a lot of in-app notifications and prompting in order to get people to upgrade and put in their credit card. He was considering asking people for their credit card up front. So if they forgot about the product down the line, it would automatically upgrade and start them on paying accounts. He had like a massive list of ideas on how to improve these numbers because he realized that the numbers sucked. And he wanted me to give him feedback how to prioritize these different things, which ones to do first, and how to do them to have maximum chances of success. My advice was that he should do none of these things. Don't improve the onboarding experience. Don't add more features. Don't do drip emails. None of this shit matters because the numbers are telling such a strong story. It's obvious that you don't know who your customer is, and you're not attracting the right type of traffic because you don't know who your customer is. Because when the conversion from free trial to paid is so painfully low, it's not time to optimize. It's time to scratch and go back to square one and start from scratch, trying to uncover and discover who is our ideal customer. And this basic truth, this type of advice I give many, many times. But the basic truth is something that can be seen in many different scenarios. I have founders that come to me for advice on all kinds of scenarios. But when the drop-off is so massive, it's always clear that we should not work on optimizing things. This is not the time to optimize things. This is the time to kill them and go back to square one and just mentally approach this as if it's day one and we need to truly understand who's our customer. We need to get insights on what these customers want and need and where to find them, how to market to them, and how to build products that solve their problems. From getting 2,000 people to say I'm interested and then just less than 10 to buy means you're on the wrong track. Now, you could optimize conversion probably with a few of these optimization hacks, right? Having a better onboarding experience, sending drip emails, all this will help. But it always just helps marginally, right? It'll get you from 10 upgrades, even if it would improve it by 50%. You would go from 10 to 15. That still sucks. It doesn't make the math work, especially because this product is incredibly cheap on the SaaS side. Doubling is unrealistic with all these things. But even if you doubled, you went from 10 to 20, that's still not good enough for what he's doing and the kind of market that he's in, the product he's built, and the money he's charging. So in his case, that organic audience, it might be nice that there's traffic coming. It might be nice that some of it is converting into interest in a free trial. But it's clear that the type of traffic he gets, once we analyze a little bit of the sources of that traffic, it's just not good traffic. These people that come are not his ideal customers. It's too diverse of an audience. And even if I challenged him and asked him, hey, who's your ideal customer? He could not answer this, succinctly because he just didn't know. He was focused his entire time trying to get money in from the enterprise business and just hoping that the SaaS thing would grow and become, a big part of the business on its own. Since that didn't work and he looked at the numbers, his hope was that he could just improve some of the things that he knew sucked to make things better. There's always going to be things sucking. Actually, having a product that sucks, a website that sucks, an onboarding experience that sucks, and still have a pretty good conversion is the signal that you are probably close to a product market fit and that there is, a real signal and mandate for you to actually invest more and more in optimizing things. I told this story before. When we launched Close.io, we were selling a CRM that would help you close more deals, make more revenue, and it had zero reporting. Like, we had no reporting in our CRM. So we tell people this tool is going to help you be more productive, but we can't tell you how much more productive because it doesn't have reporting. And people would still buy. Our conversion numbers were, massive, 20, 25% in the beginning. People would buy and love the product, and eventually they would churn because they would have reporting needs that we had to build. But they loved so many parts of the product that they would kind of, despite all its shortcomings, they would want to buy it. And that is the kind of sweet spot that you're looking for in the early days when you truly understand your customer, is that although your product has shortcomings, your website has shortcomings, your onboarding experience has shortcomings, there's all these shortcomings that you're going to have. It's natural in the beginning. Despite all those, you have pretty good numbers, and these numbers give you the mandate to now invest, optimize, tweak, get 5% win here, 10% win there, 1.8% win over there. These little incremental wins, they really add up as you scale up the business. But when your numbers in the beginning are so fundamentally bad, it's not time to optimize. Don't make a list of growth hacks on how to get more traffic, which is insanity to me. But also don't make all these retention hacks on how to keep people, or these upgrading hacks or conversion hacks on how to get more of this to convert. Your problem is not that you're not converting. When your conversion is so bad, your problem is not conversion. Your problem is that you don't understand your customer, you're not attracting the right customer, and hence you're going down the wrong path. So you have to get back to square one and focus all your energy in understanding and doing customer development on who is our ideal customer, what is our niche, who needs this product, where can we find them, how can we empower them and add value to them and solve their problems with our product. Once you get to that point where you have good numbers, now you can optimize, and now you can add fuel to the fire to grow and scale. All right, I hope this is useful and helpful to many founders out there that are seeing similar numbers. Doesn't matter what the funnel is. It could be a cold calling funnel, could be a website traffic or blog funnel, whatever the numbers are. When your numbers have these massive drop-offs and they make no sense, ask yourself, is it really time to optimize?